Survival in the African jungle. 3 days among the giants. The canopy closes over my head like a green cathedral. I have never seen trees this tall. They rise 200 feet into the African sky. Mahogany, Iroko, Sapphire, their trunks wider than my outstretched arms. I am alone. My backpack has a knife, a water bottle, a Thoreau rod, and nothing else. The plane went down 3 hours ago. I have 3 days to find water, shelter, food, and a way out. The jungle does not forgive, but the jungle teaches. First, I stop. Panic kills faster than thirst. I sit against the buttress root of a giant tree and breathe. The air is thick, almost chewable, 90% humidity. Sweat pours from my skin, but does not evaporate. My body cannot cool itself here. That is the first lesson. In the jungle, you do not run. You walk slowly, deliberately, conserving every drop of water. I have 1 liter. I need 5 per day. The forest floor is dark. The canopy blocks 80% of the sunlight. There is no undergrowth here in the deep jungle. Just leaf litter, fungi, and the occasional vine. But I hear something. A stream. Water moves differently through the jungle. It has a specific sound, a liquid whisper that cuts through the insect chorus. I walk toward it, placing each foot carefully on the wet leaves. Slip here and I break an ankle. A broken ankle in this heat means death. The stream is small brown, moving slowly. It looks dirty because it is dirty, full of leaf tannins, animal feces, and parasites. But I have a bottle. I fill it, then look for something else. The second lesson, bamboo. If I can find bamboo, I have a natural filter. I cut a 3-foot section with my knife, then drill small holes in the bottom knot with the blade tip. I stuff the tube with crushed charcoal from an old fire ring I found upstream, then sand, and small pebbles. I pour the stream water through. It comes out clear. The first victory. Now shelter. The jungle rains every afternoon, not a sprinkle, a deluge. I find a fallen tree leaning against another, creating a natural A-frame. I gather broad leaves from a nearby wild banana plant. The leaves are 3 feet long and waxy. I layer them like roof shingles, starting at the bottom and working up. Tying each stem to the frame with vine cordage, I twist from the inner bark of a strangler fig. The shelter takes 2 hours. It will keep me dry. Night falls fast in the jungle. There is no twilight, just light and dark. The sounds change. Day insects go quiet. Night insects begin their chorus. Then the monkeys, colobus and mangabey, start their evening calls. I am not alone here. I build a fire at the entrance of my shelter. The fire does 3 things. It keeps predators away, it keeps insects away, and it keeps my mind from falling apart. Fire is the difference between a survivor and a victim. I feed it all night, small sticks and larger ones. They too. I need food. The jungle has thousands of edible things and hundreds that will kill me. I stick to what I know. I find a fallen palm. The inner core, the heart of palm, is edible raw. It tastes like artichoke, crunchy, sweet. I break the tunnel open, scoop the termites into a leaf cup, and roast them on a hot rock. They taste like minty peanuts. Protein, fat, enough to keep going. I also find a water vine, a thick liana, hanging from a tree. I cut a section, and clear liquid drips out. Vine water is mostly pure. The plant filters it. I drink directly from the vine and fill my bottle. I am hydrated. I am fed. I am surviving. But I need to get out. The third lesson. Follow water downhill. Streams join rivers, and rivers lead to villages, roads, and people. I walk along the stream bank, pushing through the undergrowth with a canopy open slightly. I see a break in the trees ahead, a gap where the sunlight reaches the ground. I walk toward it. The gap is a fallen giant, a tree that crashed down years ago, leaving a hole in the canopy. In that gap, a thicket of pioneer plants has grown. And in that thicket, I see something. A trail. Not an animal trail, a human trail. Boot prints, machete cuts on saplings. My heart jumps. I follow the trail for an hour. Then I hear it. The sound of a motor. A chainsaw. Logging. I walk faster. I break through the tree line onto a logging road. There is a truck. Two men. They see me. They speak French. I speak English. I climb into the back. The truck starts moving. The jungle falls behind me. 3 days. I am dehydrated, exhausted, covered in insect bites and mud. But I am alive. I learned 3 things. Water first, shelter second, food third. I learned that the jungle is not my enemy. It is my teacher. And I learned that a human being can survive almost anything if they just keep moving, keep thinking, keep hoping. The truck takes me to a village. A woman gives me water and bread. I sleep for 14 hours. When I wake, I look at the forest from the village edge. The trees still rise 200 feet. They are still ancient, dark, and full of secrets. But I am not afraid of them anymore. I respect them. And I know now, if I ever have to go back in, I will survive again. Because the jungle does not kill you. It teaches you. And I am a good student.